Okay. Yeah.
Were there any movies that messed you up as a kid? I have a list, so I'll let you talk next.
Other than movie.
Talk to me.
Okay, good one. Rather than, I'm gonna link the movie to something else after, but I want to tell you about something that happened to me. Because I'm trying to think, because I was like, what scary thing happened to me? And these aren't. I have one where it bothered me and one that I did face. Okay, so I'll summarize it quickly. This one isn't directly to me. So this is in back home. So I was at my grandma's house. So for context, my grandma's house is like here, and then the way the houses are there, the your neighbor's really close to you. Like if this is our house, like where that we see where the stairwell is, like the railing there. That's where the next house be. Like it's really really close.
Right.
So across was relatives, and I can't remember how I'm related to them in the sense if they're my grandma's cousin or my mom's cousins, but they're like second relatives to me. So I had a bunch of first cousins over at my grandma's house, and we're gonna go over to their house to visit them. And my cousins were all visiting, and they told me something. They're like, by the way, you know the house we're going to across the street? I was like, they asked me, do I know them? And I was like, not like I don't know them. I know of them from like related to mom or grandma. And they're like, okay, well that house is haunted. I'm like, okay, whatever. They're like, no, there's something wrong with the tree and one of the rooms. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, the people in the house say we either hear footsteps, like we hear someone walking on like the front patio, or they'll hear like dead relatives, like as in like imagine someone passed away. Hey, Alex, like I know that voice. They'll tell me that, and they'll be like, at night we're going in the evening. Don't go to the tree. And I'm like, what? There's like something. He said something's wrong with that tree. Either we'll find dead animals around it. One time, a branch caught on fire. Like, it's something wrong with that tree, right? And they said, don't ask anyone at the house. This is when like they're lying to me. They're like, don't ask anyone at the house. They're gonna take offense to it. They're like, what is the story created about our house? Okay. So I'm like, oh, these are just lying, but I believed it a bit. So we visit the house. And I'm just staring outside, like I'm just staring out the window at the trip, just staring at the window, and then I don't obviously nothing. I don't see anything. No, nothing happens to me. I'm like, yo, these guys are just taking the piss, right? So we're walking back to my grandma's house, and I'm with my uncle, it's my mom's brother, and I'm like, and I don't say anything. I'm like, I just tap him like, yo, so what's up with the tree, right? And rather than he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, who told you? That's when I'm like, what? He's like, he said, who told you? What did you see? And I'm like, dog, what do you mean? What did I see? Like, why are you asking me that? He's like, yeah, something's weird in that place. Just don't worry about it. Yeah. Because that one bothered me, and there's one that happened to me directly. Okay, so so that's from my mom's side. From my dad's side, the house they have is like, just because the way the construction is, the house are massive. Like the one that we stay at with our relatives is like 8 to 10 rooms. And it's just a hallway and like rooms. So it's just one hallway, rooms everywhere. Okay, so the room that my family, when we visit, we stay at, it's like a nicer room. It's like the guest room, and since we're just visiting, we're a guest there, so we get the guest room. The bathroom's nicer, the things are nicer. Okay, so I'm chilling in another room, and I go to that room to use the bathroom. I tell my cousins, "Yo, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom." I open the door and it doesn't open, and I knock, and I hear from the end of the room, the other side of the room, I hear my sister say, wait, okay? Or like, what? Or wait, right? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I want to use the bathroom, it's okay. I'm thinking she's changing her clothes. She's like changing, or she's in the bathroom, and she's locked the door, right? So I'm just chilling there. I'm like, I look at my phone I'm just standing at the door waiting for it to come out. And I see my cousin and my sister approach me. The one I heard, I'm like, she's like, you're in the bathroom, no? She's like, I thought you said you were changing. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, you told me to wait for you. Yeah. And they're like, what? I say, the door's locked. And I open the door, and the door's open the whole time. And I tell my mom this. She's like, okay, good. Because the end of the room, the light will flicker and I'll drop like a ring or something. And I can't find it again. So that's the only thing that happened to me.
I've never had anything like that. Like,
It all happens back home, but it could just be. Normally, I hear more stories about back home, so my mind is just looking like validation bias. Yeah.
The scariest thing that's probably happened to me was I know it was in my mind, but I was like closing my blinds one night, and as I was like pulling down the string for the blinds to come down, I like just like a split second saw like a reflection of like a girl standing behind me, and like hair over her face. I know it was in my mind because I think I just watched The Ring or something like that. Terrified me, but I got over it.
We did a cabin trip with the boys. And we're watching.
Where's my invite?
You're busy with a bunch of girls.
Right.
Big player.
Yeah.
We were so we were watching. It's just like because there's no bedtime really. It's like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And it was an Airbnb, but it was a cabin, whatever, and they had movies. So we found Annabelle. So we're playing that, and one of our friends, two friends, went out for a smoke break, and one guy comes in, and the second guy comes like 10 seconds in, and he's banging on the door. And we're like, yo, we're like, why's the guy geeking? The door's open. Like, we're not gonna lock it because we're all awake.
Yeah.
And there's 6 guys of us. Like, if someone breaks in, I'm sure we can handle it. He's banging on the door, and I'm like, yo, go open the door for him. And the guy opens the door. He unlocks the door. And our friend's mad at us. He got scared. He's like, what the F is wrong with you guys? That's you guys don't lock the door. I get scared easily. He's like, no one locked the door.
Right.
So the thing was like the door is automatically locked, and he was just standing outside.
Yeah.
But you said you had scary movies.
I do, yeah. Like I'm talking movies that messed me up as a kid. Not the scariest movies, but these messed me up.
Is there certain category of movies that bother you, or it's just what's scary? What's scary is scary.
It's honestly, it's not one specific thing. It's just whatever in the moment gets me. You know, it's not even ones that got me as a kid. It's just movies that have gotten me. So the first one that ever get me messed up was Insidious.
Oh, valid.
Yeah, there's a scene.
The ghost behind him. Yeah.
Not that part actually. It was. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah. I've seen it a long time ago. I remember it.
Remember the scene where the grandma is talking about a dream she had where she went into the kid's room and there's the thing standing over beside and it's like a shadow? We'll put up a photo right here. Put the photo there. Put it there.
I'm not that good of an editor. It's just gonna be me doing this and then appearing.
Oh, but it's like that. There's like a scene where it's like the demon, the shadow of the demon standing, and it's like its hand there, and it like kind of like reaches out for the kid. Messed me up as a kid because I had just gotten my iPad, and I had bought the Insidious movie on iTunes, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this before school tomorrow, and then it's like midnight, and I'm like watching it. That scene goes on. I'm like,
Yeah.
couldn't sleep that night. Could not sleep that night.
Do you watch something funny after to offset it?
I should have. But yes, I will. If I'm downstairs and I'm in my basement like doing laundry, and I'm freaked out or whatever, I'll just put on like a TikTok and I'll put it on full volume or be like, "You can't get me, man. I'm watching."
You can't break the fourth wall.
Yeah. What else? You know the movie It Follows?
No.
Okay, so it's a movie. It's a. I don't even know how to describe it. It Follows. It's like an STD, like sexually transmitted. There's a scene where the main girl's in the house with her friends, and she sees it downstairs, so she runs upstairs, closes the door, and her friends are like, "Wait, what's going on? What's going on?" There's like, it's following, it's there, and then there are other friends on the outside of the door, and they're like, "We have to let her in. We have to let her in." It's like, no. They're like, it's just her standing there. She's like, "What's up?" And then this tall man behind her just starts walking towards her from the darkness. It's like, hell no, turn that shit off. Messed me up, bro.
Speaking of Insidious,
Yeah, because that was what we were just talking about.
no, because I remember now. The one scene I remember, I can't remember if it the first or second or whatever.
Mhm.
It's where the girl's pacing around the room, and the way she paces, like imagine there's a pillar or something, or like when she walks by it, someone's sitting on the end there. I can't remember if you remember the scene. It was in the trailer. It's like it's a really good transition. She's just pacing around the room, and the way she walks across, and she sees someone sitting there. Before it wasn't.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I know.
And as the scary song, tiptoe by the window.
That's infamous violin music.
Oh, I hate it. I remember in music class in elementary school, they had a song called "Scary Train" or "Ghost Train," and it was like you're in a horror movie in a train, and that audio messes me up. Yeah. See if I can find this. I don't know what the hell to look for.
The Conjuring 2 messed me up as a kid.
The British one?
Yeah, because
Oh, get
as
away
a
from
kid, I was 15 when I watched it. Because it was like, you know, the scene where like the girl's in like the hallway and she's like, "Mom, come here," and like points down the hall and it's just Valak standing at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no jump scare, nothing like that. It just cuts to Valak standing there. I was like, I'm out.
If you got to nominate, I'm gonna look for. If you got to nominate a scary movie, like imagine aliens are taking over the world, and you're like, show us your scary movie. What are you doing?
Hard.
I know my scary movie.
Oh, geez.
Smile.
Smile, I found more disturbing than scary.
That is what I find scary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what would make it hard because you don't like. There's a line between disturbing and scary. That like for some people, scary is disturbing. For others, scary is more.
This one, dude. That.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is breezy transition.
No, Insidious is some of the first two are some of the best horror.
I think it's a series. It's a mad scary series.
This one is more disturbing. Have you seen the movie Nope?
Nope.
So there's a scene where a bunch of people are sucked up into spoiler an alien like spaceship, right? And it just like it's like through like this like tube that like all these people are just getting sucked into, so they're dying, right? And it just cuts to inside the tube of like where, and it's like so claustrophobic. Everyone's like squished up, they're suffocating, and they're not moving through the tube because there's something blocking it at the end there. And so it's just following the claustrophobic, just like everyone's suffering. Like that messed me up when I saw it in theaters. I had to look away. Yeah. The last one I have here is Long Legs. Have you heard of Long Legs?
No.
Oh.
Spider? Something spider? Okay, go on.
It's Daddy Long Legs you're thinking of, but not this movie. There's so in the movie, in the background, at like I think 10 different times, you can see the devil, like the shadow of the devil in the back. And so I'm watching it. I'm watching it with my coworkers and my cousin. Right, we're all hanging out, and my cousin he also loves horror like me, so he was like leaning in. He was telling me, he's like, "Yo, in the background there's devils," and so we see a couple. We're like, "Oh my god, there it is," pointing. And then there was one that was like it was right before the biggest jump scare of the movie. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, the Polaroid one. And so we're watching and we're leaning over each other whispering. We're like, bro, like this is like we're like thank God we're watching a good horror movie. Like that's actually scary.
Yeah.
And we're like, I can't believe we're seeing like the devils. And then we both like we're looking at each other. We look back at the screen right as the Polaroid jump scare happens, and we just like look back at each other and tears start streaming down our face. Cause we were so scared and like shocked that like our bodies didn't know what to do, so we just started tearing up.
I know. I remember Smile. I was watching majority of it like through my hands. Like I was just looking in like that. That's the only time.
Smile?
Yeah, but it's something eerie about this, and the part where it's like you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
You probably you're familiar with the scene where she's like the girl is on the phone with her therapist.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She gets a call from her therapist.
Yeah.
Or the one where someone breaks into her house.
Yeah.
And she gets a call that says um. She's like, "Hey, someone broke into my house." Like, look behind you. Yeah.
Busy now.
Yeah.
Should be wrapping up soon.
Yeah. No, but we have till 7:30.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought we had till 7.
No, 7:30. Yeah.
Behind the scenes info for you, we don't film in our own studio. We film at a school that neither of us go to. But yeah, like those are all the movies that just messed me up at one point or another.
I'm gonna segue into something. What is my my favorite movie ever? Or like my favorite scary movie ever? Other than Smile.
No, I don't. No.
Really? 4-letter word.
No, I don't know what it is.
Oh, well, if you don't know, it's called Hush.
What? yeah, Hush, yeah.
Then I find it's one. I'll tell you why I find it so scary. Because my biggest fear is break-ins. Okay.
Yeah.
And it could be like, I know it sounds dumb, but what's bothering me is, so my dad, this is like totally true. He has, because his sister has it, he has night terrors. So you know nightmares? He has night terrors, yeah. So he had one 2 days ago, by the way. I was up late and so basically, if you don't know, night terrors like it's like nightmares on steroids.
Yeah.
Because he's calling my mom's name when he's like,
oh, hell no.
He's like you know, like you can tell he's scared, but he's trying to wake up. So you see movies like, He's making noises and he's calling my mom's name. And so it happened for a week straight, and it was so bad that he had to sleep overnight at hospital because I wanted to monitor it. So me and my mom were like, "Yo, why do you do this?" He's like, I don't like, I obviously not my fault. He's like, "Yo, if I have it, please wake me up because like I'm losing my mind in there."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yo, what do you see?"
Yeah.
And he says this, and this is what was crazy. He described my horror nightmares basic. He's like, we're in the house, someone breaks in, and I can't close the door in time. And I'm like, dude, the scariest stories I have where I'm pushing on the door, like you leaning on the door, because in the dream it's disoriented. There's no lock, so I'm holding off, and I can tell people trying to push on the door. He's trying to dream word for word, and I'm like, dude.
I had a dream once. You've been inside my house, right?
Yeah.
You know how it's like the front foot, like the door right there, and then it turns the corner and there's another room?
Yeah.
I had a dream that there was a guy trying to break in. I'm standing outside my door looking, I see him outside my door, sorry. I'm looking at him, and he's like trying to get in, and he just turns to the side, and then he's inside that room, inside my house. Like a hell, I think I woke myself up in fear when I...
And your heart's geeking, yeah. No, break-ins are my biggest fear.
Noted.
Yeah. And it's so bad that the house alarm.
Yeah.
So if you set an alarm, so my dad sets it every time we go to bed. And there's one where like sometimes we'll set an alarm for we're staying in the house, and there's like or someone breaks in, it'll go off, but there's not 5 minutes, like a minute delay. Like it'll beep for a minute, and if the door isn't closed and disarmed in a minute, it'll go. My dad changed it to the moment a window or door opens, it goes off instantly. So there'll be times where I'm leaving early in the morning, I'll forget it's on because there's no delay. He'll do because of like we just both have that fear. And now, but it's so I don't even know if it happened. I mean, now I'm gonna have to fight, obviously. But that is my biggest fear.
One of my biggest fears is not an actual fear, but being on the toilet and then someone breaks in, and I'm like, I gotta fight without wiping. I gotta get it together.
With your hands up, yeah. See, the break-ins mess me up, especially like masked ones. You ever had sleep paralysis?
I haven't. No.
I've had
Knock on wood.
So my
Look down for. What word were you gonna knock on? Pervert.
my friend so he told me about a sleep paralysis, and he described it perfectly to me, and I had one, and he told me you're gonna see stuff, and I read about it, you're gonna see something. So when I had mine, I was ready. I was like, I'm in a sleep paralysis and I know I'm gonna see something, but I didn't. So I'm just a bit more prepared. So I guess my mind is like fights on, like where's it at?
I guess I don't know all about sleep paralysis, but I think it comes with a vulnerability. Like some people, it's like you're not expecting sleep paralysis, so you get there, and then like your mind you start seeing things.
Yes.
Maybe I'm not a psychologist. I don't know.
I'm not a doctor, but
I'm not a dream doctor.
I've seen one where it's like your brain, I don't know how the brain works, but it's like the physical part, the part of your brain that controls your physical being is asleep, but your mind's awake. And that makes sense in a way. But my mind, and I guess what it is like, if you wake up and you can't move, you're in a anxiety state, so you're gonna see a bunch of stuff. Yeah. But
I sleep with a eye mask on.
Oh, yeah?
So I was like, if I wake up and like I'm sleep paralysis, it's like, you know what? I can't see shit.
I feel I'm just dead. Like one of the scariest dreams I had was in my house. It was weird. It was like I got like a glimpse. So imagine we're in the living room. I got a glimpse of someone walking out the closet upstairs. So it's just like a 2-second clip. So then I'm sitting like, yo, someone's coming down, no? That one bothers me. And you can't fight in your dream, you can't run.
A lot of my dreams are weird,
Yeah.
but they're terrifying. Like especially the ones I had as a kid, because that's mainly when I had my nightmares, because I was terrified of everything as a kid. But
I was just, you have reoccurring dreams?
I've never had a recurring dream.
The only recurring dream I have is the break-in one and on Spider-Man. I get those often.
That's not a dream.
Oh, what fairs? Yeah.
The one scary dream I had was, it's not even a scary dream. It's more of just the situation is scary. I was at the pool. Like I was getting swimming lessons. This was when I was young. I was getting swimming lessons, and we were all jumping in the pool, and this girl beside me grabs me, and she's holding me down as I'm under the water. And like, I remember waking up like, like I didn't gasp because I was like dying in my dream. And it was funny because right as the moment I did that, it was like early in the morning. my father had come in to like say goodbye,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
or like see me off or whatever,
Yeah.
even though I was asleep.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
I don't know. Back when he cared about me. And like he just looks at me like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay." So like imagine you like going to like kiss your child goodbye and it's like,
Yeah.
"You good?" "Yeah, I'm fine."
My mom has like when she's asleep, no matter what you do, she wakes up scared.
Mom, that's all moms, bro.
Yeah. She's if I whisper, "Oh, my mom," she's like, "What happened?" Or if I wake her up quickly, she's scared.
They always wake up like you are shaking them, like wake up, wake up.
My mom expects this is the way she expects the worst. She's like, because her thing is, why is he waking me up?
Yeah.
So she's expecting the worst.
Yeah. I think it's got to be like a motherly instinct.
Yeah, yo, what's wrong? She's like, what happened? What happened?
Those skits where it's like waking up your dad and it's like, "Dad, wake up."
Yeah.
It's like him. Hey, mom.
Yeah.
I love those skits.
But my mom's like that. Like she'll be like, I'll be like, hey, you remember this guy or you remember this person?
Mhm.
And her first thought is something negative.
Yeah.
Because she's like, why are you bringing him up? Like and that kind of stuff, which is valid. But other fears is I'm scared of water, but that isn't like more paranormal. That's just like just scared of I can't swim, so I'm scared of drowning.
You can't swim?
I can't swim.
Why not?
I can run fast in water. And weirdly enough,
Run fast. in water.
I'm really afraid of Michael Jackson.
But you're over 18.
No, because when he died, we were 6.
We were 8.
2007.
9. He died in 2009.
It's no way.
He died June 2009. I'll say June 20th. I don't know the exact date. June 20th.
25. That's 9. Oh, you're 100% with him. But we died.
Hey, we died? Damn it, man.
He died when we were 8, and I just didn't know who he was until he died. Which I don't know if I don't care what you think about that. I didn't know him until he died, and there's a famous video of like a ghost of him.
Yeah.
And because of that, I'm afraid of him.
Yeah. Oh man.
I've seen a video after. I'm like, this is BS. Terrified of him though.
But I didn't know Avicii was the DJ until he died. I always thought Avicii was the singer.
I thought he was Aloe Black.
That's the same. We're saying the same thing.
Yeah. No,
Aloe Black's a singer.
Yeah, the black. Yeah.
For one of the songs.
Yeah,
yeah.
banger song. Wake Me Up, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I knew him because he has a song on FIFA. It's a really good. Avicii has really a good song on FIFA. The Knights. Yeah. So it's on FIFA. So I just knew him because of that.
Yeah. It's funny. There's always celebrities that die around my birthday. Like not first, but Prince died on my birthday.
Good one.
And I remember going to school that day, and the teacher's like, she was like a huge fan of Prince. She's like, "Prince, he's dead. Today's horrible." And I was like, "It's my birthday." And then Avicii died the day before my birthday, a couple years later.
Nice.
And then this past year, the Pope died on my birthday.
Do you know who else was born near your birthday?
Who?
The painter.
Oh yeah, the Austrian painter. Yeah, he was born a day before me. Yeah.
There's a soccer player named Aaron Ramsey.
Cool story.
Yeah, he's a well soccer player, and he is there's an Aaron Ramsey curse. Okay.
Aaron Ramsey. Anna Ramsey. I'm like, what?
So he has a curse. So really small. He got pointed. He's a player, but he's really young. He retired young. And he got appointed as a manager. And the next year, the Pope died. Okay, but people found
dead.
People found out about the curse because 3 days after he scored, Steve Jobs died. A day after he scored, Bin Laden died.
Oh.
Whitson Houston died a day after he scored for his country. Robin Williams died a day after he scored for another team.
Bro, stop scoring. Paul Walker, Alan Rickman. What the hell?
David Bowie, he sounds familiar.
David Bowie.
Ray, the basketball player. Gaddafi. Yeah, so all these people have died after. And they asked him, this is messed up. They asked him about what do you think about this curse that you have? And he's like, bro, like I don't know why you put that in my head because when I'm scoring, I'm like,
who's next? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So someone in the comments, but he scored 3 days ago, and the guy who made Armani died.
Armani?
Yeah, you know the brand, the fashion brand, Armani.
Oh, yeah.
The guy who made it, Giorgio Armani died. Yeah, yeah. Rest in peace, Armani. Yeah.
Wow. If I was bro, I would stop scoring. Unless that's just the way he goes, then I would keep scoring.
Yeah. So just the Aaron Ramsey curse.
Celebrity.
Yeah.
Scoring that next one.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I have for cool scary stuff.
Yeah. What would you say is okay? What's your biggest fear? Would you say it's break-ins?
Are we excluding the fact that like I see a ghost, like anything?
I guess anything, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say realistic. The one that could most probably happen is probably gonna be a break-in. Other than that, like if you go paranormal, it's gonna be like eerie stuff, you go downstairs, a lady standing there.
If I am in my house, I go downstairs and a lady standing there. I'm turning on every light and I'm
I was thinking
Crying.
about this. Okay, if you walk downstairs and you see like those scary, it's like scary cliche where it's like you hear a child's laughter, that kind of. I don't think that's scary anymore to me. Like if I see like a child in my house, like I'm beating the hell out of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, like now I'm like, okay, let's fight. But like if it's a scary lady or
a scary lady.
yo, have you seen the videos where a guy will knock on dorms? He's dressed in all black, and he'll like knock on.
Oh, the morph suit. Yeah.
Runs across, and he sees and sees the guy sprint.
If that happens to me, I'm
Something about someone sprint. We brought this up earlier. Something about someone sprinting.
I worry I would freeze in fear.
I think it's that
Because the moment fight or flight hits, you don't know how you're gonna react.
just like you're trying to collect your feet. You know the Michael Myers challenge.
Oh, where it's to run up to the door, try to unlock it. Yeah.
It's just that anxiety, fear.
My biggest fears is falling from heights, not heights itself, but falling from heights. If I'm in the CN Tower, I'm fine. I'll look down, I'm fine. I'll be like, "Ooh," I don't like it, but I'm like, well, I'm fine. But when I'm in a plane and they're like, all right, we're now descending down, I'm like,
Oh really?
hate flying, dude. It's another thing too, where it's like if you're in a car and you're going like really fast, because planes go fast, as you know.
Did they go into anything?
Depends what day of the month it is.
Why am I drinking this? Sorry.
You're
Nice.
But with a car, right? You can see forward if you're going fast, and you know, like, oh, we're about to crash into that. I got to brace for him back. In a plane, you don't see outside the front cockpit, so it's like we're going fast, then we're starting to slow down. You don't know if anything in that time period that you're gonna hit. So I'm just like sitting there terrified. I'm like looking up. I'm like, I hate flying, bro. Anyone that has flown with me, they will tell you I turn off. I'm like quiet. Yeah, really. I'm like grabbing onto things. I'm like fidgeting with my hands.
Distance matter, or does it?
Anytime I'm in a plane.
Which is valid. There's a player that he retired, a Dutch player for Arsenal called Dennis Bergkamp, like amazing player, and he never flew anywhere. Because if I remember correctly, which makes sense. I think he had a teammate or someone in his family that died in a plane crash. So which is valid. Who is the drummer? He's dating the Kardashian.
Travis
Barker, yeah.
Oh yeah, he was in a plane crash.
If I remember I might just be chatting shit. I think
As you do.
someone in his band, I think, died.
I think I heard something where it's like he was in a plane crash and one of his friends died in the plane crash, and then another died from an overdose from PTSD from the plane crash.
Oh,
I could just be talking to my ass too, but
so when I fly, because where from the flights are longer. They're like I think direct flights are 14 hours.
Could not handle that.
When you go from North America to Europe, like I think the first country you hit is like England, or somewhere in the UK, right? So that gap is just the Atlantic Ocean. That part is scariest because this is messed up. I'm like, if we crash and hit the water, I'm not surviving. But if we hit like,
Because you can't swim.
that too, yeah, literally.
Learn to swim.
If we hit, okay, this is gonna
10 likes and he'll learn to swim.
This sounds crazy, but if we hit a building or if we're on land, I feel like the chance of swimming is better. I feel like I'll fall into something or like a tree. Water, it's just one outcome. Yeah.
My other biggest fear is being buried alive.
Dude, do you know those oh, the back in the day where they didn't have good technology.
Are you talking the bells?
Yeah. And you see when they used to open them to people and they saw scratches. Oh my days.
Yeah, just like the thought of being buried alive. Like there's a movie with Ryan Reynolds called Buried where it's that exact situation. Terrifying. Terrifies me, bro.
Dude, something about heights is I don't know if this was obviously a fear, but like I was at my friend he studied dentistry in U of T. So he lives he has like a condo near the campus and it's on like the
This is in
40th.
Toronto, by the way.
Yeah, that's my bad. He's in the 40th floor, like between 40 to 50. I can't remember the exact number.
Doesn't matter. Between the fourth and the fifth floor.
40th,
Oh,
40th.
they said fourth and fifth. I was like, okay.
It's like 40 something, right?
Okay.
And looking down is fine, but like I wanted to take a pic. So imagine this is the railing. When my phone passes here, I'm like scared. And my fear is if I look down, I'm gonna like topple over. But I'm bottom heavy, so I shouldn't. Yeah. But yeah, dude, fears is just I don't know. But I classify fears as two separate things. Like you're scared, let's just say so like you have to fight someone or you have to or there's a report card coming up or you're scared of a test, like something
Yeah.
you can manage.
Yeah, those are more anxiety.
Maybe, yeah. And then there's like ghost fears.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. But at the end of the day, the only thing you got to do is you can't control what happens. You can only control your reaction. So if you see a ghost, you can't control that the ghost is there. You can only control how you react. And I will cry if I see a ghost. I will sit there and cry. So the ghost is like, this is pathetic.